For this tag idea, I'm going to use these. These are pretty generic anthropology tags. I have a friend who works there, so she sends tags to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue two tags together so that we have this front and back. And I'm going to create, I think, like a little booklet. So I've already glued these, and I have 3 of them. So I have 6 sides. And what I'm going to do is, once again, we're going to use one of these little quotes. You could do something on your computer. You could handwrite it on a little piece of paper and put it on there, but I'm going to use more of these little cutout words. And we're going to use some sorry ribbon. I've got another one of those fancy safety pins and some little buttons. And then I'm going to use these circles. These are my In the Garden mini circles. I think the colors are beautiful, and I really think it complements the color of these tags. And then I've got some sorry ribbon and a loose leaf notebook ring, I think is what these are called. And they just pull open. You can get these at the office supply store. So these are pretty cool. So the idea here is that we'll get these ready and then we'll attach them with the ring. So let's prepare the tags first, and then we'll put everything together. This one will be a pretty simple one to do. So I've already trimmed my quote. So I'm going to bring this over here. And my quote is, "The greatest sweetener of human life is friendship." So my idea is to put a circle tag right in the center of the little decorative thing here. And you can see a little bit of it peeks through, which I like. And then I cut the words from the quote up in segments. And so for each one, I will put part of the segment on a tag. And so then this is tag 1. So I'm going to turn tag 1 over to make sure that the quote stays in the correct order. So the next one will go on, and so forth until I get all of the words on all the tags. And then again, I'll add a sticker. And I just coordinated the stickers with the ribbon or the sorry that I chose. And then I'll stick that on there. And so that's number 1 and number 2. So now this is number 3. And you can put as many as you want. You can do multiple tags and create a really cool ring. And we'll put that there. And then so now we turn this over. So I want to make sure I'm doing this in the right order. Now for this one, I actually cut this quote in half because I was going to do it differently. So now I've got to add both of them together. But that's fine. It'll match once I put it together. And let's see, what sticker? I like this sticker, so let's use this one. Okay, so now I'm going to flip these back over and put them in order. And so then we'll do the last one, and that will be the author, and that's Joseph Addison. Now the last tag, depending on how your quote runs, the author is on that last card, so there's like a blank one here. I thought this would be a great place to actually put just a blank piece where you could write a little message to whoever it's for. I actually just kind of like it like this. I'm really not even sure what that says, so I'll think about it. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. Okay, and then let's enhance that just a little bit with a pencil. So I'm just going to find a number 2 pencil, doesn't matter. Let's see. And let's just go and kind of draw a little circle around there. I'm not doing it in a really dark pencil. You can't really see it with that one. That one's a little too light. So let's find one that's a little darker. And you could use a pen as well. So, but that color, yeah, that stands out a little bit more. just like the way that looks, where it's a little bit more than just the paper. Okay, so what you want to do is put your quotes in order. The greatest sweetener of human life is friendship. Okay, so then I've got my ring, my loose leaf notebook ring, and I'm simply going to put that through the holes and secure it like so. You could even do little photographs if you wanted to do this as a little photograph, like a little memory thing, and you could put, you know, a little sticker on here with the words, maybe the date, who's in the picture. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with this. Okay, so let's take our ribbons, and I did coordinate with the colors that I really liked, and we're going to do that looping that we've done before, and then pull it through. And I've done this right at where the clip joins so that it kind of holds it in place. And I like that. And then I'm going to put another one of those little fancy safety pins and a button or two. Got a couple little buttons. These are shank buttons. One's called a boot button, and they have the little loops on the back, which are great for things like this. And then I'll just stick that on there, and then I have this nice little adornment to add to it. Now I'm going to trim off some of the extra. These are a little long, but I like them. And then we have our little gift book, our little tag book. Now let me give you another alternative to this. We can also do one where I haven't glued these together, but I want to show you just another option. Let's go ahead and glue it, and then I'll show you what I mean. There's another little option, something really simple that you can do. So I'm just going to join these together and give you another option. And you can save all kinds of tags and do so many different things with them. So I have another one of those little flowers. I thought this was really pretty. And then I did cut another quote. So, and I did corner around it like I did that other one, so it looks a little nicer. And I'm going to put it right here on the front. And then I'm going to put this on the back, and that will go right here. And I love that because you can still see some of the decorative parts of the logo. And I have a little glue dot here. I'm just going to use this. It's easier. Basically, it's just like double-sided tape. I'm going to use that on my flower instead of glue stick. And let's see, let's press that down. I can always add a little glue if I need to. I think I like it sticking up a little bit. Okay, so we have a quote and we have a flower, but let's use one of the stickers again to change it because we've got the little wording there. So let's do a different one. Let's do one. I haven't really thought about the ribbon on it yet, but let's use, maybe we'll go with some blues, maybe some teal. So let's go with this one. And my thought is if we do half of the sticker, then we can cover up that word. And we just press that on there like that. And now we've added some color to the tag, but we've also covered up the word. And I think that works nicely. So now we would go ahead and put in some fiber, and I'm thinking why not you could use another ring, but why not use one of these little safety pins? So let's do that. Let's just put one of the little safety pins in there. So since it's such a little tag, we'll just keep it simple. And so let's go ahead and grab some fiber, and that matches our sticker. And we'll just go ahead and, let's see, maybe we'll just tie this one on here. We'll just stick it through the loop there. We'll put that through there like that. And then let's just tie it at the bottom. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. You can do the loop method, or we're just going to tie it. And you can also put a little charm in there if you wanted to do that too. I think I'm just going to leave that like that. So there is another way, although I still think a little charm would be kind of cute. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do a charm. So I can still take this off, and let's put a little charm on there. All kinds of little charms you can collect when you're out and about. This one's kind of pretty. It's a little shiny. Let's do this one. So let's put it on there, but I want to make sure it stays at the front. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to put this on here, put the tag back on, and then put the charm on, and then close it. Yes, I like that better. Now that looks even better. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we have these two with a different idea. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. This clothing tag is a little bit different. It's actually made of, it looks like leather, and it has a large grommet in the top. This one's also from Anthropology, and I thought it was really cool. So we're going to do something even, it's going to be totally different. So I have a couple things here. I have another one of those fancy safety pins, a little charm, and then I have some lace, just a little piece of vintage lace, and then I have a ball chain. I think we're going to make a necklace with this. So you're saying, what? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so here's my idea. Super easy. I think we can attach the tag here, this little garment, whatever we want to call it, to my chain by simply putting it through one of these fancy safety pins. And then I'm going to put the little charm on it and then attach it to the ball chain. Super easy to do, just like this. I mean, and look at it already. It's already very cool. Now, I was thinking to soften it up a little bit, we could add a little bit of this vintage lace. So I'm going to put it through the fancy safety pin. And then just tie it, I think, in a double knot, and we'll try that. Let me trim off a little bit of this extra here. And we're going to tie this off in a double knot. You could use a couple different pieces of lace, or I wonder if that one, the one that I did, yeah, this one might be kind of pretty on there too. Maybe this. I could cut that in a skinnier piece maybe. I think this would look good on there too. Let's do that. Let's cut a little bit of this. So just look in your stash and see what you have. And this is pretty. This is almost like a tulle. And it's sheer, so it has a, the texture is really nice. I think this might be really pretty on there. I didn't cut that very straight, but that's okay. All right, so let's put that through there and see what that one looks like. Add it onto it. And you could certainly do this before you add it to the ball chain. But once you start adding all of these little pieces of lace or fiber, it's harder to get it on there. All right, I think I'm going to like this on there. It kind of makes it look a little more dainty. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, so that's perfect. Now I'm going to trim this so we don't have it too low. And look at that. Look at how cute that is. All right, let me hold this up a little bit. And I love this charm because this charm kind of emulates, these little dots that are on it, kind of emulate the ball chain. Now that, I think I really like. I would totally wear that. How cute is that? All right, so there is another idea, super quick idea for using a garment tag, in this case to create a necklace. I'm not sure where I got this particular tag, but I really like it. I think, yeah, I don't know. Um, I like it because it's a heavy cardboard, like it's really firm, and I love the black eyelet and the grommet, and I love the twill or this twine at the top. So I'm going to bring back the idea of the flower again, the same one. I got it from the same t-shirt that I showed earlier, and I've already pre-cut my quote, and I'm going to use one of my, this is a tab. When you fold it, it becomes a tab. And I have this little leaf. This is just a fabric leaf by Prima Marketing, some sari ribbon, and another one of those safety pins. And I do get these on Etsy there, and I'll provide a way where you can have the link to that, because I do get those from a shop on Etsy. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher. So this one will be a super easy one as well. The first thing we're going to do is attach the tab to the bottom of the tag. And I've already chosen my sari ribbon, and I'm going to put it inside the tab like this. And I've tied a knot on either end. You can do that before or after you put it in there, just like there's a little knot on each end of it. And then I'm going to put it onto the tag, and it fits perfectly on there. I'm going to shove that in there and then use the tiny attacher to adhere it to the tag. And then turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. There. So now we have the sari ribbon kind of hanging down in a kind of a different way, a creative way. All right, and then on the back, I'm going to add my quote. And you can, again, do this on your computer or cut something out of a book, put a piece of paper in there and handwrite it. And also by doing this, it covers up the little tag that's on the back of this tag. The little tag from the price tag. There. And that fit perfectly on there. And I did corner around those as well. And then let's jazz that up a little bit with some pencil scribbles. There we go. That looks a little better. Kind of messy. Okay, so now back to the front. And then on the front, we're going to use that flower again, and it's going to be positioned down towards the bottom to cover up the text that's on there. And then the leaf will go right about there. So I think that will work. And let's use those glue dots again. And I'll stick that on there right about there. And I like that it comes off the tag just a little bit. And I don't know if this will, yeah, that worked. It comes off. And again, you can use your glue stick or adhesive of your choice. I like these glue dots. For sometimes working with these, it works a little better. Okay, it's very sticky though. You can use double-sided tape too. As I said, it's very sticky. Okay, and then just place that towards the bottom there. I love this. It's kind of unusual with this thing hanging down, but I really like that. And then once again, if you want to add a charm, you can use the fancy safety pin. And let's see, what charm would I want to use on this one? I have this one. It has 2 loops in it, but it's a little flower. I think it's kind of pretty, so let's use it. It doesn't matter to me that it has 2 loops in it. And then I'm going to affix that, or not affix it, but slide it right up in through the loop that's on the tag, and then close the safety pin. And so it's just attached right there on the tag. And then this one just has like a loose, double loose, it's not tied at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and double knot this at the top so that it's secured. You can change that. You don't have to go with the way the tag was made. And then trim off the excess. And so now I have this cute little unusual looking tag with these hanging down, and then I have my quote on the back. I just think these are really sweet to add into gifts, or if you're going to get, you can just give these to give them. Put them in an envelope and send them. So, all right, there is another one. And I hope you liked that one as well. In fact, I hope you enjoyed all of these. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have fun saving your garment tags and product tags so that you can create some fun tags as well. Thanks a lot.